Hey Virgos, welcome back. I'm here with your reading for mid to end of August. I've already pulled your oracle cards. We'll get into those in a minute. We'll do your general spread and then a love spread looking at you, the person you're dealing with, and then we'll pull some advice. Just a reminder, this is general. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And with all that being said, let's get into it. Virgo, we have the Knight of Swords, the Hermit, showing up in your own reading right off the bat. And speaking of bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Wolf spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Then disseminating moon, take time to breathe out. So you're taking action, and I feel like you're taking action, you're thinking clearly, but what you're doing is you're going back to who you are. Going back to your element, kind of coming back to yourself, maybe doing some soul searching while you're doing this, but with a Hermit showing up in your reading, that's your card. So I feel like this has to do with you, okay? Thinking clearly, but you're not stuck in your head like Virgos can do. We can overanalyze stuff. I say we because I'm a Virgo. But we can overthink things. We can kind of get stuck in our head and overthink every possible angle. Well, with this being in the upright, yes, you're thinking clearly, thinking logically, making practical decisions, but you're also not being trapped in your head. In fact, you're kind of you're using your head to turn all this knowledge that you have, because you definitely have knowledge. You know how to get what you want. You know how to go after what you want, but you're turning it into wisdom, which there is a little bit of a difference. You may know how to do something, you may have the know-how, but actually being able to use that know-how to actually get what you want, that's kind of turning it into the wisdom. And I do kind of want to point out, when they're down on my table, it goes 5, 6, 7. All right. It doesn't when it's like this because my camera flips them around. But you're definitely in like the working phase. And then having to, you may even be making some adjustments and stuff during this turning knowledge into wisdom. But luck is on your side, and I'm kind of going, with numerology. The 5s is kind of like action, work, okay? And so, like, you're on your way, okay? You're still in the working phase. You're still in the, you're still in the middle of it a little bit, but you're moving towards the end of it. But during all of this, make sure that you're taking time to breathe out as well. Don't get so focused in this and like lose yourself in it like we can do, because Virgos, when we want to work on something, that's kind of where we're comfortable anyway. So just make sure that you're taking breathers through this process. Alrighty, let's get into your general. Virgo. What is Virgo's focus, obstacle, advice, and most likely outcome from mid-August till the end of August? Please and thank you. Virgo season's almost here. I'm a Virgo with an August birthday. So I sometimes forget that Virgo is really actually more September. Alrighty, Virgo. Please and thank you. That's gonna be too many. Virgo. Alrighty. All right, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, and 6 of Wands. We have the 3 of Hearts, 3 of Swords over here as the overall energy. So you maybe feeling a little down, maybe working on getting over some sadness, some maybe even a heartbreak, maybe a little bit of betrayal. Don't really see the betrayal here, but definitely something that hurt. You're working on moving past it. Your focus is the Ten of Wands, but this is the side where, you know, the end is in sight. You're doing the work. You know you're going to be able to lay down these, you know, this weight that you're carrying soon. You're almost there. With the 10 as well, you know, it's kind of the end of a cycle. And that's what you're working on. You're just working on getting to the finish line so you can drop this burden. Let's see if we can get a clarifier to come out for us. Yeah, and until you do that, you're not really interested in taking any action on love right now. Like, you're just kind of in work mode. Like, I can see it. You know, the finish line is almost there. I'm almost home to where I can drop all of this off of my back. You know, I'm almost done carrying this weight. I'm almost done with this job. I don't have time to let my emotions or go chasing after that type of stuff right now. Very Virgo of you. Your obstacle here is the Four of Pentacles. So some of you may be having money issues. Some of you may be may need to be saving your money, okay? I'm not seeing this as being greedy. I see that you need to kind of be greedy with your money right now, okay? Let's see what else is coming out. Why is the Four of Coins here? Four. Yeah. All right, Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. You really just need to focus on your money, work on your money, make good decisions when it comes to your money. You know, and also you may not be feeling very resourceful, but you are the Queen of Pentacles. This is also you coming out. You know, this is your card as well. You know how to handle your money. You know how to manage it. You know what decisions to make with it. You may not have been making the best decisions lately, or, you know, it's just like you couldn't save the money like you wanted to, but now it's time to kind of go back into saving mode. All right, so we have the Nine of Swords here as your advice. You're not okay. A lot of your fears and anxieties are not made up, but they are in your head. You can work through them. Some of them you're making bigger than they need to be, if that makes sense. Like I said, we have a habit of doing that. It's real easy for Virgos to do that. So just make sure you don't get stuck in your head too much. Don't let your head get in the way of you moving forward, of your victory. So let's see what clarifier is. Knight of Swords coming out in the reverse, though, for your advice. Make sure you're not acting out of fear. Make sure you're not acting out of anxiety, because if you are, it's going to be kind of wasted effort on your behalf. Make sure that when you act, you know, the Knight of Swords is in the upright and you're very clear and logical, and fear is not impacting your decision to move forward. Okay, your most likely outcome here is victory, the Six of Wands. However, you know, I definitely want to see this side over the other side, but I still see victory here. However, it's going to be hard, okay? You're going to have to work for it. You know, it's not going to be just assured. You're going to have to, like, really work on it. However, the Magician came out with it. You can manifest this, okay? And don't let me say, okay, when I say you're going to have to work for it, it's going to be hard, don't let that kind of be in your head while you're manifesting, okay? Because that can be a block for us. So, yes, victory is going to come. It's not going to be as easy as you think it's going to be, but it's there, all right? You are going to be successful. You do have the to manifest what it is you're wanting. And again, with that, you know, with your advice, which was the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, make sure that fear and anxiety really isn't impacting any of your decisions. All right. All right, Virgo. Let's see what your overall energy is in love. That's too many cards. Virgo's overall energy and love from mid-August to the end of August. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like you're just kind of focused on you right now. You don't really have anything extra to give because you're working on your own things right now. Could be that you're actually working on work or you're working on your finances. So you really may not have a whole lot of time for anybody else right now. All right, so the person you're dealing with, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Seems like they may be working on their money as well. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, you know, long-term stability. They aren't feeling it, so they may be working on their money as well. Could be a fellow Virgo, or it could just be another earth sign that you're dealing with. All right. My goodness. This deck has been like really difficult lately. Alrighty, ready. See if reshuffling it'll help it. Alright, Virgo, mid-August to the end of August. What's up with them? In love. Please and thank you. Overall energy between the two of you is Page of Pentacles. I don't see a whole lot of money, or a whole lot of communication between the two of you right now. In fact, there may be no communication at all. In fact, it might not surprise me if you haven't met this person, to be honest, because it seems like they're kind of working on their own thing. Okay, so on your side, I see Taurus. I do see air, earth, lots of air. So a lot of air and earth and Taurus. On their side, I see Aries, I see Aquarius, fire, air, and water. So pretty much everybody here showing up. Okay, so you've made a decision to start something new, to start a new cycle, okay? You have made a decision, right? You want a new beginning. You want a new cycle. Which is funny though, because the Ace of Swords here is in the reverse. So you may not be communicating this yet. Or it may just not be time for it yet. Because you're working on your independence, working on your money. You know, Taurus is showing up here in the reverse, or it's Hierophant. You know, you just don't have a whole lot of... There may be someone around you who... or someone in your past maybe that you felt like wasn't really honest with you. So it may be someone in your past that you're kind of like still, you know, they may have been the reason why you don't have a whole lot of faith and love at the moment, and why you're kind of focusing on your money over love. If that doesn't really resonate, I just feel like you don't, you know, you're not really at a point right now where you feel like going, you know, you just don't have the faith and love right now. And, you know, you can't really see clearly or think logically or clearly about it right now. The person you're dealing with, you know, could be an Aries or an Aquarius, but they're getting their stuff together, okay? They're working on, you know, they're controlling, but in a good way. They got their shit under control. All right. However, they still have something that they're not feeling very good about either. All right. They're not really ready to kind of put, you know, to test the waters of anything. They still don't have a whole lot of faith and love at the moment, or possibly this relationship, if this is someone that you're dealing with. And so they're really, really guarded right now, and, you know, very, very defensive. I really don't feel like you know this person. To be honest, I feel like this is someone that you're going to meet, you know, that you're going to meet eventually, and that this is kind of what they have going on. All right, they do want a happily ever after, but you know, it's like, I feel like they always feel like they get kind of stabbed in the back when it comes to love. Like they always, you know, it's just like they just don't, they just kind of feel like they always get screwed, that it never really works out. Okay, someone always gets hurt, it always ends well, you know, and then there's always a tower moment. But I feel like that's what's going on with them right now, you know, is that they're ending a relationship. Like I said, I don't feel like you know this person. You may know this person. You may have met this person. Some of you may be going through this, but overall, with the Page of Pentacles here in the reverse, I don't feel like there's been communication yet, to be honest, because you both are kind of doing your own thing. Alrighty, let's pull some advice for you. Pull some advice for you, Virgo. Advice for my Virgos. Mid-August till the end of August. Please and thank you. Virgos. All right, Page of Swords in the reverse. Six of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Too many. There we go. Four of Wands in the upright. These don't all come out reversed. They have been lately. I don't understand. It's funny, it's been like the same cards too. The Emperor coming out again. So maybe an Aries coming in. All right, and then Strength. Okay. So it's not time for new communication right now. Just not time. All right. Don't try and force any new communication or anything, because it's going to impede your success. Again, success is coming. It's not here yet, especially with the Eight of Wands. It's coming. It's coming. It's just not here yet. They're both in the reverse. It's not time. Still some things you're working through. There may be a reunion of some sort coming. So that person that you were dealing with may be someone from the past. I'm not really sure. But there may be some kind of reunion or cause for celebration. It's coming. All right, it's coming. Good things are coming. You know, just work on getting in control of your life. You know, the Emperor mode, getting back to being in charge of your own life type of thing, being in charge of your emotions, being in charge of it all. All right, and work on gaining your strength back. Alrighty. All right, Virgo, I hope you found some messages here that will help you through the rest of August, and I'll see you next time.